Morning, sir.
Sorry for being late. There was a misunderstanding in the organization.
Resign.
And at Arsene we can say we were wrong.
What? I was wrong. I was wrong.
Are you going to be fine with cameras?
I will be fined certainly heavily.
I'm at 1 and I'm up at 5. 3 hours. Oh dear.
Settle down.
Arsene, it's
I've got nothing to ask you now.
Anywhere else we'd have gone home, Arsene. It's only because it's you we stay.
Oh, thank you very much. We'll get some headlines, I promise you.
If it was AVB, that'd have been it. We'd all been it.
Can we go? Can we go? Can we go? Yeah. Okay, we'll go. Arsene, it's the morning after the night before. It's all about Jack Wilshere last night. Great goal from him. Is that the one area though that he needs to improve? Scoring goals.
You can always improve in every area, but of course he himself questions that. The fact that he got a goal and the way he took it, in fact, is fantastic because he didn't think too much. Sometimes you miss the chances when you have too much time, and in this took his chance in a spontaneous way. It's good that he adds that to his game because he gets in situations and he can pass people, so you get in situations where you have to finish.
It's Chelsea coming up at the weekend, ahead of Man City last week. You spoke about the importance of a big win for confidence for this side. It's another opportunity for that, isn't it?
Yes, we have, of course, failed against Man City to capitalize on a potential big game. And we go into a period now where that will be very important. The great we have is we played with 10 men, but at Chelsea is another opportunity, and it's important for the team that we know we can win these games.
It was a cracking game last year at Stamford Bridge, a 5-3. Van Persie scored a hat-trick. There's a big goal in there from Theo Walcott as well. Was that an indication, the way he took that goal, an indication that he could play as a striker because it was a great finish?
Certainly it convinced him that he can score goals, and but on the day I would say that it was a little bit a crazy game because we were 3-1 down, and I think Santos scored one, and then Van Persie, Walcott scored one, and Van Persie had of course a hat-trick. It was a great finishing from Van Persie as well in the last goal, but overall it was a great day for us because it turned a little bit our season last year.
And just finally from me, team news, any update on last night, and also are you going to rotate your squad with games coming?
We have 4 days, and I will have to see how everybody responds to last night. There will be maybe a little bit, but not much rotation because we had from last night the same squad. Just Koscielny will come back. Rosicky is not fit enough to come back for Sunday, and Arteta is not fit enough to come back for Sunday. So, and Fabianski is still out, so will not be much rotation.
Arsene, it must be a good time to go to Stamford Bridge at the moment. Over the years they've had such a good record there, but lately things not looking good at all. What do you think the problem is right now for Chelsea at home?
I don't really know, honestly. I think what we have seen in the Premier League this season is that it has become tighter because maybe because of the television money, the smaller clubs in England can buy everywhere in Europe. Apart from the 2 or 3 big clubs, every English club can buy any league, the best players now. And that has produced an effect that for the top teams in England, it has become much more difficult because the smaller clubs can buy the best players in the other leagues. If you go today to Spain, Swansea can buy in Spain, maybe apart from Real Madrid and Barcelona and maybe 1 or 2 other clubs, who can buy any player in the league. In Italy and as well, in France as well. Look at the moment, QPR is buying the best players in France. So that means when you play against them, it's much more difficult.
Just going back to Chelsea's problems at home at the moment and Rafa Benitez, do you feel some sympathy for him, the way that the fans are
I feel
telling?
sympathy for every manager until the day I play against him. Then, strange wise, the sympathy goes and comes back after the game. Not always straight after the game, but sometimes sometime later. But you know, we are all in the same position. You look first at we know you run a fragile job, and that the confidence is very important. And but it's a job where you have first to take care of your own team.
Much has been made of the atmosphere at the Emirates at times this season. That is also an issue that Chelsea have had.
The confidence of the crowd in the team plays a big part.
Is that something that you think you can take advantage of, though?
Let's not hope on any weakness of Chelsea. Let's focus on our strengths and you know, you want to go there and be at your best. That's all you can do, and you can never know how your opponent will turn up.
But you know, when you've had problems at home with the Emirates crowd, it can sometimes be suffocating for the home side, can't it?
Yes, but I honestly I don't know well enough Chelsea. I didn't and don't know well enough their situation to speak about it.
You're strong on the counter-attack. They're a team that's strong on the counter-attack. What kind of game are you expecting?
Both teams, I think, have attacking styles. Chelsea is today a team who has many good attacking players, so it should be a game with goal chances.
They've struggled to break teams down when they've come and sat sort of defensively at Stamford Bridge, and teams have hit them on the break. Is that something that you'll try and do, or will you take the game to them?
Well, I saw the final part of the Southampton game. Southampton had a goal last night. You know, they play well, and we will not change too much our style. We will try to attack and try to create chances.
Do you think the rivalry between the two clubs is as intense as it has been in recent years?
I think it's always more intense when the two teams fight for the championship. At the moment, the two teams don't. So you could, for example, for the media, it's a bit less intense. For us, it's a massive game.
I'll ask you about a couple of transfer targets. You've been linked with Wilfried Zaha. Is there any news on that?
No.
Is he a player that you'll make a bid for, you think?
We are looking at him, but at the moment we have not made any bid for him.